If you want to access the ChatGPT API for free, I need to be very clear right away. There is no official unlimited free API access from OpenAI. What I can show you is the correct way to create an API key, understand where the costs come from, and use any available trial credit or free credit responsibly if your account has it. This is the safest and most legitimate way to get started without violating platform rules. If this tutorial helps you, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because I post more software tutorials just like this. All right, let's get into it. First, open your browser and go to the OpenAI Platform Settings page. You can search for OpenAI Platform Settings in Google or go directly to platform.openai.com and sign in with your account. Once you are inside the platform, look for your organization settings. This is where OpenAI keeps the controls for billing, projects, and API keys. Now click on API keys. This section is where you manage the secret keys used to connect apps, scripts, and tools to the ChatGPT API. If you have never created a key before, this page will usually be empty, and that is completely normal. Next, click Create New Secret Key. A small window or form should appear asking you to set up the key. Give it a clear name so you can remember what it is for later. For example, you could name it something like YouTube Tutorial Key or Development Key. Naming your keys properly helps you stay organized, especially if you plan to create more than one. After that, select the project you want to connect the key to. If you only have one project, choose that one. If you have multiple projects, make sure you pick the correct one, because the API key will be tied to the project you select. This is important for tracking usage and keeping your setup clean. Once everything is filled in, click Create Secret Key. OpenAI will generate the key for you. This is the part you need to pay close attention to, because the secret key is only shown once. If you leave the page without copying it, you may not be able to see it again in full. So when the key appears, click Copy. Save it somewhere secure, such as a password manager or a protected environment file. Never share your API key publicly. Never put your OpenAI account dashboard for any trial balance, promotional credits, or remaining usage credit. Some new accounts may have credits available for testing, but once those are used up, API usage is generally billed based on consumption. That means the key itself may be free to create, but the actual API calls are not usually free forever. If you are building something small and want to reduce costs, keep your prompts short, test with fewer requests, and avoid unnecessary repeated calls. That can help you stretch any available credit much further. Also, make sure you are using the right model for the task, because choosing a lighter model when possible can help reduce usage costs. At this point, you have the basics. You know where to find the API key settings, how to create a new secret key, how to name it, how to select a project, and how to copy it safely. That is the correct setup process for getting started with the ChatGPT API. And if you want more tutorials like this, make sure to subscribe, because I upload practical step-by-step software guides that save you time and make complicated tools easier to use. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.